everybody. So I'm gonna give my thoughts on the latest event that came out, and I'm gonna show you the pros and cons of this. Of course, so first off, it's another sponsored event, and the prizes are 2 gears, 1 pair of wings, or not 2 gears, 3 gears, and alright, so 3 gears and 3 hats. That's basically what it is. So we're gonna go this step by step. I'm gonna start with Flood Escape, then Moon Tycoon, then TNT Rush, because that's the order I did it in when I first played this. So okay, so for Flood Escape, it was really piss easy. All you had to do was get to the special stage, which would happen sometimes. Like you go through a portal, and then you'd enter the special stage, and you have to get the red, green, blue, and yellow Bayards in the special stage. And for the robot, like that was for the gun, but for the robot, you had to find the secret place, which was under the teleporter staircase, I think. Yeah. And then you just go through it, and there's a secret obby you have to do. And the laser part was kinda pissed me off a little bit, because it kind of moved a little too fast for my taste, at least. But overall, Flood Escape, I give it a 7 out of 10 for good effort. Now Moon Tycoon, oh man, this one was a fun one. And by fun, I mean a pain in the ass. So for Moon Tycoon, the jetpack wasn't that bad. All you had to do was like mine 10 ores or something, somewhere around the lines of. And for this railgun right here, you would have to get 4 Bayards. I keep forgetting the name of them, but you have to get 4 Bayards. And the last one I'm going to tell you about is bullshit. Okay. So anyways, so for the first Bayard, you have to make the bridge, like I just mentioned, for the jetpack, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But for the second one, you had to mine ores, and there's a chance you might get one of the Bayards. For the third one, you had to do this kind of tedious obby, but it was okay at best. And for the last one, you had to complete the entire Tycoon. And you know what the shit kicker is? The Tycoon doesn't even save. So what if you lose connection, and then you have to start all over? That would really suck. It's like, do you guys remember personal servers back in the day where basically you have sniper tool and the delete tool and all that shit? And yeah, and it saves. Well, basically, this Tycoon is the opposite, because it doesn't save your Tycoon. So if you lose connection or the game shuts down, then you're gonna lose all your progress. I mean, if it's chosen by ROBLOX, it should include a save feature. I mean, I bet that's what most people are pissed about. And I don't know. It just, completing the Tycoon was kind of a pain in the ass, because I had to wait until I get everything, and then yeah. So I get this one 3 out of 10, because in my opinion, I just think Tycoons are boring as hell, and it's basically the waiting game, in my opinion. Now TNT Rush was my favorite out of all of the bunch, because it was actually the most fun. So basically, for the top hat, which I'm wearing right now on my character, I'll show you later, but basically for the top hat, you had to what was it? Oh yeah, you had to win 3 matches, not in a row, but just win 3 matches, and that's it. And for the sword, you had to get the 4 Bayards, like the yellow, green, blue, and red ones. And then once you did that, you enter a boss fight, which is another special stage. Well, not another, but a special stage, just like Flood Escapes, except there's no boss in it. But yeah, you had to fight this boss, and then once you kill him, you get the sword. And in my opinion, I think the top hat is my favorite hat out of all the bunch, because I just think it's the most well designed hat, in my opinion. Because, you know, my favorite gear would have to be the sword, because it looks pretty badass. Okay. And to be honest with you, the guns kind of look a little bit ugly. A little bit. But, I give this a 9 out of 10 for being the best game on here. And, for this, alright, there's this one last one. Basically these wings, you only get them at the 15th of August if you got all the prizes and basically completed the whole thing. So, basically they're saying August 15th is when the event, is, over. And, yeah. It's not, I mean, just because it's sponsored doesn't really mean, well, let me mute my sound for Discord, just so that doesn't happen again. Sorry about that. I just give this a 5 out of 10 because these two games, well, first for Flood Escape, it was really piss easy, and Moon Tycoon, it was a pain in the ass, and for TNT Rush, it was the most fun one. And, yeah. So, yeah. And these wings kind of look badass, and, yeah. So, I'm going to show you my character, just to show you an example of the prizes look like on your character. I should save this as an outfit. 1 second. Just name it Law for now, because why not? Okay, so I'm going to undress my character, and sorry, Nate's trying to. I don't want the burp crying shirt. All right, you know what? Oh my god. Okay, so here's what they would look like. This is the top hat, which is again my favorite. What else was there? You get this robot. You would get this jetpack, and then for the gears, you would get the blade, the sword. So here's what it looks like. Here's the Hugs energy cannon, which looks ugly. There's the Lance energy cannon, which also looks ugly. Kind of looks like the Hunks energy cannon, but it's kind of blue and it's a little smaller. But yeah, guys, I guess that's it for this video. I just wanted to give you my thoughts about the event because I don't know, whatever. I just wanted to give you my thoughts because I just feel like this needs to be addressed. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.